said I was gonna schedule them, and I kind of did. We're just gonna go this one. I mean, I do have the other one. I do like the other one, but we're gonna go this one. Ooh, I didn't update it, so I can have Gemini. Hang on. Because I have the ones that have Gemini on it. It would be on here. Okay. Change time for your brain trim. Staying on pace, running a race. Life is a chase. I don't want to be first. High ambitions in the right mind could take you so far. So you let me feel like take off and break off. Okay, so what we're gonna do is hair first before makeup. I understand it's a makeup and music, but if you've been here before, you know that I do my, there we go, Gemini. So let me do my introduction and then we'll get into the things, okay? Hello, hi, how are you? My name is Michaela, also known as Gemini Beauty Babe, Gemini and or Jimmy, which would just be this little part. Magnetic Gem Babes Universe is one of my things. It just needs something to, we're gonna do hair, and I have a few transitions that I need to do the hair before I do the makeup, so that's what that will be. I was filming them before I came on here, but coffee, I have another cup right there. If you're new to my lives or my channel, all of my lives include coffee, YouTube approved music playlist playing in the background, and we chit chat like it's FaceTime. So there will be times I mute y'all just to do like the hair transition, so that way I could hear it, and then I'll come back. Like, I'll just mute y'all, do it so y'all can see it, but we need to figure out a style with this. I'm thinking just the bang. So, take this off. I sleep with this on just to make sure nothing gets too messed up. So, how's everybody's week been? How was the weekend? How's your week doing? Let's see. I have the comments up right here. Okay, just to make sure everything's good. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my baby hairs. They're so long. Like, for sure fluff them out. But, like, my natural part's actually right here. So just kind of, like, pull this over. And then when this comes down, this will go over as well. I don't know what I'm going to do outside of that. So, we'll figure it out. Because I'm also trying to think of the makeup look I have in mind. I pulled it out of the Gem Babes membership. It is black, red, and gray, black, red, and white. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So it's going to be fun. Let's see if I just pull this over. So like that, and then just kind of from there. I don't know, I'm trying to think. If we put this down, this is way too much hair on this side for me. I don't like a lot of hair on the side. Just like touching my shoulder. I don't. So, we'll take this, put this behind me. and just deal with this. Every time I put in a braid, I have to kind of go through and kind of shake it out. There we go. Let's see. 'Cause I'm my worst enemy. So maybe like this for some of my transitions. Maybe. I still feel like I have too much hair right there. So maybe if we put this further back, this here. Okay, that one braid's not wanting to follow suit with the others unless I just toss it back there. Oh no, that braid wasn't supposed to go that way. Like I want right here, so. There we go. And then this here. So if we do that with these two braids and then half up, half down, well, we put a braid right here. And then this goes back and then we do the braid that's right here on this side for me. Okay, those that grew up watching like Ice Princess and Milo and Otis and stuff that had Hayden Panettiere in it. Michelle Trachtenberg and Hayden Panettiere both passed away. And I'm so sad. Okay, so what we're going to do is here and just kind of gently bring everything back. And we'll do the whole thing. Maybe? Hold on. Okay. So we got all that in a ponytail up here. Ha ha ha. What the hell is wrong with me? Okay. Like that. Okay. Like that. And then we're just going to fluff it up, of course. Like that. And then these two braids, like how I had it on this side, to make like a bang type situation. Like that. Even the baby hairs are gonna follow. Like that. See? That's what I'm thinking. Okay. I'm gonna have to reach over, pause that. So that way we could do, cause I have a few transitions I need to. Cause there's two for sure I need to do. Okay, so yeah, there's two of them three I need to do. So let's hope I can do it in one take. I'll mute y'all. I'll be right back. Y'all got to see all that, the behind the scenes of everything. But it'll make sense once y'all actually see the videos. Okay, now let's get into the makeup. Let's see. I got my mirrors. The makeup today is I'm pulling from the membership. It's red, black, and gray. So it should be very fun. So we're just gonna take some clips and kind of pull all the baby hairs out the way. So I got my little tub of clips here. Can't get up on no more. And go for the big boy clips over here. I want a smaller one for here. Okay. I gotta find it. Okay. I just want to clip these extra hairs to the ponytail in the back to make sure it stays out the fucking way. And I have a little up close mirror. Okay, so I got my two mirrors, and it's black, red, and gray. By Admiral Osman. I'll call you later. I promise. Okay. Just to moisturize the lips. This is the CMP Pink Donut. I want to get more of these. And try a new flavor, possibly. This one and honey cake I want to get again, but then I also want another one. Maybe the caramel one. I like coffee, so why not get a caramel themed one? Okay. Question is, do I want to do my base first, or do I want to do the eyes first? Because the eyes are going to be very smoky. Let's see. Let's do brows. And then we'll do base. Brows, like, just to at least lay down the gel. And then we'll do the base. So that when I smoke it out, it could just stay smoky. When I think of those colors, I instantly think like the traditional smoky eye, but we're going to do it a little differently. Just a little bit. Let me show you what's up. Can you tell which one's my favorite one and which one's not my favorite brow? Oh, that's nice. Okay, so candles coaster. I was about to say y'all are doing so good, then I remembered I kind of put on subscriber only mode. Okay, coaster for the base. I also want to make some of the base. We're going to put some of like the base products. Okay. We're going to put some of the base products on the coaster. And let's see, like, not just the coaster, but what I meant was, like, it's going to go in the crease a little bit just to kind of help ground out the look. Let's see. And I really like how I did my base last time after filming it. So to start off with the sticky base, obviously clean face, but most of what I use is drugstore and it is Maybelline. I've been using Maybelline since high school. The jelly primer, grippy primer, mix, put it on the face glue, gripping where I need a little bit more, like my smile lines, tip of my nose, and then I put it right here. And then we use the darker bronzer just here. It underpaints it, but it gives it that much to where if I don't want too much definition, it's already there. That this does not give me. This pretty much just warms up my face. The other one actually gives definition. So, there's that. Ooh, I just want another, there we go. I was about to say, I just want another half pump. And then half of this. By the way, y'all are the first to see my nails. I know I just did transition, but y'all are the first one to see my nails outside of the membership. Okay? Let me clarify that. YouTube is my Gym Babes community. Membership sees everything first, but y'all get to see the community. Okay. Where's my little fan? In here. You can't take that away. This truly just needs to stay in my vanity because this is primarily where I use it. But I got this to go to a concert last year. Didn't go to a concert, but I had prepped for it. And this thing just works out for makeup anyways. And it has a little flash on me and I love it. Okay. A little bit of face glue and then a spritz of the Makeup Fix. So just a little squiggle. I like to put it close to smile lines without actually being on smile lines. I was about to say, there is so much product in here, that better not be it. There we go. And I'm just going to press this into where I need. So for the next little while, we'll be a little cool toned. And I wear gold jewelry a lot. My piercings are silver. I bought some silver jewelry that is guaranteed to be nickel free. So that way, when I'm in my silverish mood, I got silver. Earrings. I think I could use the mess lip rings too. I'm not sure. I gotta get it if not, but the set's fine. But when I change this, I'm going to change this to a hoop when I change that. So just saying. So probably not. But this is already silver, and I said, why not? My biggest issue was to make sure it was nickel free because my body does not like nickel in it. Okay. This I'm going to use the rest of that a little bit without squeezing. We're going to do fresh wear today. Just I want to not as glowy as the other foundation. So we're going to do that and mix in a little red. But first I want to make sure this is warmed up really good. So I'll do bronzer. That will be enough for the face. Little stick. Okay, here's a bigger one. Do blush and contour. Well, the contour bronzer with that one. Just kind of loading it up on the brush evenly, tapping it out extra, and just right there. Wherever's left, I'll just put on the nose. And when I do concealer, it'll do the work for me of actually sculpting it out. I'm just covering the top section of my nose. Just a little bit. And then for blush, it'll be the same deal. But I just tap it out here. So just loading the brush up. And then just tapping it out. I look sunburned. It's fine. Ow. Okay. Okay. Foundation. Over here. Foundation has that very citrusy smell. This foundation does, not all foundations. And I smell it every time I go to put it on. It smells good. let's see. Give me some definition and stuff, and all I gotta do is put concealer and setting powder, and it's there. But to make sure, like every step gets this in the fan. Okay. So what we're gonna do, a little bit of P. Louise just on the thing, because I'm gonna mix it underneath my eyes too with the concealer instead of using the other one, just because I want it to be a little truer than the concealer base for the red. And the gray we're gonna put. So we got eyeshadow base there. So for the under eyes, it's just gonna go everywhere. And then we're gonna have these concealers. 20 and 355 vanilla. Something deep inside won't let me quit. Fucking life, such a what Okay, so we got that. Just gonna let it sit. And meanwhile, I'll go in with my eye base. Alright, second, third verse. Mixing with the eye base underneath, and then little concealer brush to do the rest, just to make sure everything. Focus on suffering. Interesting. And then whatever's left of this bronzer that we had earlier, just because I want to melt it ever so slightly into the crease. To create the shape that the black's gonna go on later. Well, that's what I get. Okay. Okay, powders. Interesting. Get a wet wipe and do that later. I'll keep Cessna. And then just to brighten it up a bit, we'll add it there. Okay. Okay, base is set. get the majority of it out at least. Okay. Get some coffee in me and then back to the show. Okay. I wanna be great. Let's palettes. That's lips. Well, I could do the lip right now. We want smoky. We're gonna do this lip, and just to do the red, it's more cool toned. For now. That way the eyes match up with the lip that I wanted. Black Moon Cosmetics, their liquid lips smell so good. I don't know about the regular lipsticks, but okay. This is what we're staying with for now, and then I'll do a black lip later. Possibly. Yeah, this was never going to be daytime. If y'all thought this was daytime, y'all were very sadly mistaken. Just to clean up the absolute edge. And then, to completely conceal that, what the fuck kind of brush is this? This brush, a little bit of face powder. Oh, I finally hit pan on this powder. Okay. And I have the powder brush that I use. That way if I need to bring back anything to veil, you know? But see how the darker stuff that I did underneath with the foundation didn't need to add anything else. God damn, I love this lipstick. And I forgot about it. Well, I didn't forget. It's been right here, but it's called Deranged from Black Moon Cosmetics. I love colors in this family, in case y'all haven't known. Another one I like is from Bossy Cosmetics in the shade Powerful. And it's the same shade, just a little bit redder, if I'm completely honest. Probably been the two compared to it's the exact same. This one dries down very good. Let's see. This I don't need except for hair. I don't know why it's in here. Okay. Eyeshadows. Let's see. I want my Black Moon Cosmetics one. Urban Myth. We're gonna go, because we gotta add some gray too. I need to clean it up because my finger hit the purple. Bloody Mary, Area 51, Moss Man. So these two up here, and then these two down here with Bloody Mary and Bigfoot. So we have this for those two and those two. And also, I'm going to throw in, just as like my Cool Tone, the transition palette for the mattes. Of course, going to work with all the Cool Tone colors. So like this row in particular, this actually has the ash gray, but also have another palette that's from Jordana Tisha. It's the Nude Divinity palette. And we have Cool Tone browns in here, as well as like grays and blacks here. These two, but we also have Cool Tone browns in here. And neutral browns. It's a warm, neutral, and cool tone palette. So these are going to be the two palettes we use today, along with Urban Myth for the color. So I just want to go in with a different brush. We're going to first dip into the Nude Divinity palette. I just want to use Cosmos and Celeste, just to kind of add a little bit more to what we use to shape the eye. And with the lip here, it'll be able to be like, okay, that was too much. That was not enough. I want the lip to be the main one, And we're going to add like a silver, a little shine on top. Oh, I can do that now, actually. I can't move on till I let go. Where's my brush? I want it for this. Here it is. It's a dedicated lip brush. I want Area 51 on top on my lip. In the Cupid's bow. And then we're going to take a little bit of Bloody Mary on top, just like on the edges, right here. And then we're going to put it on the bottom lip too. So those two are into my lip. We will figure out nose situation later. Where's my brush I just had? I lost it. Here it is. Okay, so now that we got the brown kind of in there, I want to take it under my eye just so that it kind of grounds everything. I don't know. To me, it helps it blend better, like, into the overall thing. So I could connect these two and kind of be messy with it. Because the black's not going to be all the way down here either. I'm gonna switch, same brush, dip into the transition palette. I'm gonna dip into Ash. It's this gray shade right here, just on the side of my brush. And that's gonna go here on the outer half. You know what? I'm gonna put it all over and then put the red on the outer half and the black on the inner corner. So ash is just gonna go everywhere to kind of build up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I could have just stayed like this. But I want to put the red and the black somewhere. Okay, let's see. I need a smaller brush so I could put the red. The red's gonna go like out here. Bigfoot. I might do a brighter red just on top, but for now, we'll do. Okay. Oops. We're gonna take Bloody Mary. On the back half. And then go and blending it later. Hello, Bema. Oh, I put everybody on subscribers only. Everybody's being so good. Hello. Let me do waterline and then I'll put the black in. Diva. No, the colors were. I was making sure it's the right liner. The colors were red, black, and gray. So I'm reliving my very emo days that I did. And it kind of matches the nails. It's good. I say that, but I was talking to my parents and realized something that I didn't know. Like, it's just some things happened, and seeing it all at once, I'm gonna be slowly cutting ties with somebody I thought was a friend, but then I realized if I were to do the same things to them, the friendship would have ended a long time ago, and that's not fair to me to hold on to it and try and make it work and keep writing it off, you know? Knowing that if the shoe was on the other foot, and it's hard because it's somebody I really considered a friend. You know, so I'm going through that. But other than that, everything's great. That's actually why I didn't come on yesterday, because I was just trying to process some things. Only see me in my comments. It's because I said it like I scheduled out today, tomorrow, and day after to where I'm like makeup and hold on. Just so I could show you. Okay, so skincare, music, makeup and music, work with me's, and then nails and chill. Those four, I will have subscriber only. Like this one over here. I would have subscribers only mode on. That way, like, it behaves to where. Because I'm not always looking at the comments or my phone, you know? So this helps to catch the trolls a little bit easier whenever, like, if you're just lurking or if Tori's just lurking, y'all could catch it, and I could catch it if I ever look back at the screen. The others, like Coffee Talk, Book Talk, Magnetic Goddess Glow, and Gym Fit, I'm steady looking at the screen talking to y'all. So I'm able to do it. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, it's toxicity love, but it was also like codependency is what they were saying. Like they were very codependent on me. Not to where I was an emotional support person for them, but I was pretty fucking close. And there was some things that I don't doing exercises. There were different points. Hold on. Moment of silence for the wings. Searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Speaking on pace, running the race. Life is a case, I'm on my case. I wanna be first, till it hurts. Dehydrated first, till I'm in a hearse. I am bitches. Hello, Nightbot. Hi, Tori. But okay, now I got it. Okay, so Bama, it was more so. It was more so when I say emotional support human, like everything that was done, that was bad. I was on standby. I mean, I don't mind. I am that friend that, and I tell them, if you need something, I'm off. Thank you. I even order jewelry to like go when I'm wearing silver because my piercings are silver, and I just did this. I was like, the dark nails are fun, they're cute. I just wanted something a little more neutral and different, and I already did white and gold, so I said, why not white and gray? Literally 3 coats of milky white and then pigeon gray. Like underneath the gray is the white as well. But I really like it. So this is going to be around for a while, the gray and white. And then if I do a dark set again, it will be black and gray. So instead of white, it will be gray, but the other 3 will be gray. But it's pigeon gray with white. I just wanted something a little different. And then I just did silver charms because I thought the gold would be weird. Because it's very cool toned as it is. And I really like them. But what I was saying, like, I don't mind being like, hey, I'm here if you need. I'll keep my phone off, do not disturb. But it was to a point to where my parents were like, every time you talk to this friend, you're kind of drained. And I was like, I know. But there was some stuff that was done over the last 2 years that I didn't realize I wrote off. That if it was any other friend, I would have cut them off. Or if it was me that it was doing the things. Tori, I'll tell you all about it later. You actually know this person. Like, if it was the other way around, the friendship would have been over. If I would have done the things that were done. And I talked to my parents about it so over the weekend, and that's why I didn't come on yesterday, because yesterday would have been makeup and music. I was processing, and then I woke up this morning and Hayden Panettiere is dead. Panettiere, like Ice Princess and Milo and Otis, she was in both, and I remember watching those over and over and over and over again with either younger siblings or younger cousins. I was older. And she's passed away. Her, Michelle Trachtenberg, they were 2 of the main people that raised me in my teenage years, and now they're gone. And to know that her very abusive ex came back into the picture not long before does not make me feel better about the situation. It gets to a certain point where it's like, well, yeah, like, there's some really good qualities about this friend. But it's just, there were things that I was able to write off because I was like, oh, it's a very small thing, you know? And then there were certain things that I wrote off because I was, okay, you know? That's just how they are. There's like 3 people I've had to cut off this weekend because it was a lot. So yesterday I just took off a live because I was just processing, and I don't like being zoned out. There are times where I do zone out. There are times where I do just post a live anyways. Because I'll either zone out or I'll just make myself super busy to the point where I burn out. That's my toxic trait. When I'm working through something, is I'll either zone out or burn out or just go hide in my bed and read. By the way, I got upset with myself after I did these nails. Tori, I know you like these nails. I got upset because, listen, before you get mad at me. Okay, I liked how this makeup look came out. It got red, black, and gray all up in it. Well, he was just known for hurting her, and she died from cardiac arrest. And it's the timing of it. I'm not saying he did it. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying she had a heart attack at the same time her very abusive ex made the picture. There's a lot of abusive people. I'm not saying that because, like, okay, let me tell you something. Women can be that too. Look at the Mackenzie Sherrill case. She killed her boyfriend and the mutual friend of theirs that was in the car that was living with Dom, going 100 miles an hour straight into a building. She was 17, yes. But nobody in their right minds could do that. But if you look over the course of their relationship, they were only together for like 3 years, if that. If it was him doing it, everybody would say it's abusive. Right now, everybody's just saying it's toxic. And I'm like, no, that's straight up abusive. Because flip it. That's how I determine if it's abusive or not. But the man laid hands on Hayden before. And it is possible to stress somebody out to the point where they fucking have a heart attack. Believe me. I never stressed my parents out that much, but I did to a point. Okay, I'll just put the fan there. I want to do a final spritz. Men and women can be abusive. It ain't just men. Let me put that out there, Bama. I do not think, women are not abusive at all, just men are. No. Look at Mackenzie Sherrill. Look at a whole bunch of other people I can name. Women can be too. I'm not saying men can't. I really like how this came out. And then it kind of matches. Ha ha ha. Okay, so this is what I'm going to use to film the rest of the transitions with later when I get off of here. But I really like these nails. I like how they turned out. The next set will be black and gray, but I'm going to make this set last as long as possible. I might even do the next set this and just change either the fingers, like make it more white with 2 gray instead of 3 gray, 2 white. I might do that, like, because I really like this color scheme. It's been a while since I had a lighter nail set. So, y'all just let me be. Y'all just let me play with it. Took my hair out. The red French curls, the braids, when I saw that, I was like, she looks like a princess, like a tropical princess. You know, I was like, she looks like a princess. You may not agree with what I'm, like, I know you just heard, but you may not agree with who. But I'll tell you later in a voice note, or I'll actually call you after this if you have time. Like, it's a lot for my parents to step in and be like, I know you grown, but I don't like how this is going through. So, and you always the voice of reason that tells me like it is. I'm nervous to tell you, but it's a lot. It's a white vanity, and I get makeup on it. I need to get one of those customizable protectors that I could customize the shape of this. Okay. But I'm about to get off anyways because I need to film transitions. I will call you while I film the transitions on Discord because I need my actual phone that does all the calls to do the transitions because that's where all the drafts are. But this is the finished look. I hope y'all like it, and I will see y'all tomorrow. I think tomorrow's Coffee Talk, and we'll do another makeup and music in a few days from now. But I love you. Bye.